Your potential isn't just waiting to be found. It's waiting to be unleashed. Dare to dream, decide to act, and watch how unstoppable you become. The key to unlocking your true potential isn't talent or luck. It's courage, conviction, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. You see, everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to reach the top. But the truth is, not everybody is willing to do what it takes to get there. The journey to unlocking your true potential isn't easy. It's not glamorous. It's not about what you post on social media or how many people cheer you on. It's about the work you put in when nobody's watching. Most people are in love with the idea of success, but they're not in love with the idea of success. They want the rewards, but they don't want the struggle. They want the glory, but they don't want the grind. That's why you see so many people starting things they never finish. They're committed to the dream, but not to the journey. You have to fall in love with the process. You have to be willing to show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't coming fast enough. You have to be willing to do what others won't, so you can have what others can't. That's commitment. It's about discipline. It's about consistency. It's about deciding that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you get knocked down, you will keep moving forward. You see, the road to success is full of obstacles. It's full of setbacks. It's full of moments that will make you question yourself, moments that will make you want to quit. But those moments are the test. That's where you find out who you really are. Do you give up because it's hard, or do you push through because you're committed? Do you settle for average because it's comfortable, or do you demand greatness from yourself because you know what you're capable of? People often ask me how to stay motivated. The truth is, motivation comes and goes. It's easy to be motivated when things are going well. But what about when life punches you in the face? What about when the plan falls apart? What about when the world tells you no? That's when commitment steps in. That's when you dig deep and remember why you started. That's when you keep moving forward, even if it's just one step at a time. Commitment means you don't make excuses. It means you don't blame others. It means you don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. You create your own opportunity through hard work and perseverance. It means showing up early and staying late. It means sacrificing temporary pleasures for long-term gains. It means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. Don't just be interested in your dreams, be committed to them. When you're interested, you do what's convenient. But when you're committed, you do whatever it takes. There is no plan B, because plan A is the only option. You burn the bridges. You go all in. You put everything on the line because you believe in yourself that much. Commitment isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. It's about learning from your failures and growing from your experiences. It's about being relentless, resilient, and refusing to settle for anything less than the best version of yourself. It's about waking up every day and choosing to chase your dreams with everything you've got, no matter how hard it gets. So I challenge you today, commit to your journey, not just for a week, not just for a month, but for as long as it takes. Commit to the ups and downs, the victories and defeats. Commit to the process, and the results will follow. Because if you're truly committed, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not doubt, not failure, nothing. Discipline and consistency, these are the foundations of greatness. Everybody wants to be successful, but not everybody is willing to do what it takes day in and day out. Talent alone isn't enough. Ambition alone isn't enough. It's the discipline to keep going, the consistency to show up every single day that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. You see, Dreams without goals are just dreams. And goals without discipline and consistency are just wishes. You can't just show up when you feel like it. You can't just put in the work when it's convenient or comfortable. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Think about it. Champions aren't made in the ring. They're made in the gym, in the early mornings when no one is watching, in the late nights when the world is asleep. It's not about the moments of glory. It's about the hours, days, and years of relentless practice. It's about doing the same thing over and over again until you master it, until it becomes second nature. That's discipline. That's consistency. But here's the hard truth. Discipline isn't easy. It requires sacrifice. It means saying no to distractions, temptations, and shortcuts. It means staying focused on your goals even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when nobody else believes in you. Discipline is doing what you need to do even when you don't feel like doing it. It's showing up, putting in the work, and pushing through the pain, day after day, week after week. Consistency, on the other hand, is about commitment. It's about building habits that support your goals. It's about taking small steps every day, no matter how insignificant they seem, because you understand that big results come from tiny, consistent actions. It's about trusting the process, even when you don't see immediate results. It's about having faith that the work you're putting in today will pay off tomorrow. The problem is most people give up too soon. They start strong, full of excitement and motivation, but when the initial thrill wears off and the reality of hard work sets in, they quit. They look for quick fixes, shortcuts, or magic formulas. But there are no shortcuts to greatness. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs, one step at a time. You have to be consistent even when it's boring. You have to be disciplined even when it's exhausting. You have to push through the days when you don't feel like it, when doubt creeps in, when progress seems slow, because that's when true growth happens. That's when champions are made. You see, discipline and consistency build momentum, and momentum builds confidence. The more you show up and do the work, the stronger you become. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You develop resilience. You build character. You learn to trust yourself because you know you're willing to do what others won't. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But discipline and consistency, they're under your control. You decide to show up. You decide to put in the work. You decide to keep going no matter how hard it gets. So remember this. Success isn't about doing extraordinary things once in a while. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, day after day. It's about mastering the basics, perfecting your craft, and never letting up. It's about being relentless, being disciplined, being consistent. Because in the end, it's not what you do once in a while that counts. It's what you do consistently. And if you master that, there's nothing you can't achieve. Courage is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It's the strength to move forward when fear is screaming at you to stop. Everybody feels fear. Everybody has doubts. But the difference between those who unlock their true potential and those who don't isn't the absence of fear, it's the presence of courage. Courage isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and moving forward anyway. It's about facing the uncertainty, the risk, the possibility of failure, and deciding that your dreams are worth more than your comfort. It's about choosing growth over safety, purpose over fear, because nothing great was ever achieved from a comfort zone. Fear will try to paralyze you. It will whisper in your ear that you're not good enough. that you're not ready, that you might fail. It will show you all the reasons why you should quit before you even start. But courage is about silencing that voice. It's about looking fear in the eye and saying, you don't control me. It's about understanding that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of it. You will fall, you will make mistakes, you will face rejection and criticism, but so what? Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every defeat is an opportunity to grow stronger, to get better, to learn something new. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying. Be afraid of looking back one day and realizing you let fear stop you from reaching your full potential. Courage means taking the first step even when you can't see the whole path. It means trusting the process, even when you don't have all the answers. It means betting on yourself, even when others doubt you. You have to believe in your vision, even when no one else can see it. You have to take risks, even when there are no guarantees. That's courage, that's faith. But courage isn't just about big, bold moves. Sometimes it's about the small, quiet decisions you make every day. It's about speaking up when you have something to say. It's about standing up for what's right, even when it's unpopular. It's about staying true to yourself, even when the world tries to change you. It's about being vulnerable, admitting when you're wrong, asking for help when you need it. That takes courage, too. Courage is a habit. It's a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you face your fears, every time you step out of your comfort zone, every time you take action in spite of doubt, you build courage. You prove to yourself that fear doesn't control you. You learn that you're stronger than you think. You realize that the only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Don't wait for the fear to disappear, because it never will. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is no such thing. Don't wait for permission, because you don't need it. If you want to unlock your true potential, you have to be brave enough to try, bold enough to fail, and strong enough to rise again. So the next time fear tries to stop you, remember this. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. It's daring to dream bigger, risk more, and achieve greatness. It's deciding that you are more powerful than your fears, more determined than your doubts, and more courageous than you ever imagined. Conviction. It's the unshakable belief in yourself and your vision. It's the inner fire that keeps burning, even when the world tries to put it out. If you want to unlock your true potential, you must have conviction. You must believe in yourself before anyone else does. You must see the vision before it becomes a reality. The truth is, not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will support your dreams. Some will doubt you. Some will criticize you. Some will try to bring you down. But none of that matters if you believe in yourself. Conviction means standing firm no matter what others say, no matter what obstacles arise, no matter how many times you fall. You have to know who you are and what you stand for. You have to trust your purpose, your passion, and your potential. Because if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? If you don't trust your vision, how can you bring it to life? Conviction is about having that unwavering faith, that rock-solid confidence that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are destined for greatness. But conviction isn't just about thinking positive. It's about making a decision deep down in your soul that you won't quit, that you won't settle, that you won't stop until you reach your goals. It's about commitment. It's about resilience. It's about refusing to let doubt, fear, or failure control your destiny. When you have conviction, you don't wait for permission. You don't wait for the stars to align. You don't wait for someone to validate your dreams. You take action. you make moves, you create your own opportunities. Because you know what you want, and you're willing to go after it, no matter what. But here's the thing, conviction will be tested. There will be moments when nothing seems to go right. There will be days when you feel like giving up. There will be times when you question yourself and your abilities. That's when you dig deep. That's when you remember why you started. That's when you remind yourself of who you are and what you're capable of. People will doubt you, people will criticize you, but their opinions don't define you. Their doubts don't limit you. Their negativity doesn't stop you. Because you know who you are. You know what you're fighting for. You know what you're capable of. That's conviction. That's power. Conviction is about being true to yourself, no matter what. It's about standing up for your dreams, even when it's hard. It's about believing in your purpose, even when nobody else does. It's about pursuing your passion, even when the world tries to discourage you. It's about trusting the process, even when the results don't come right away. It's about staying focused, even when distractions try to pull you off course. It's about staying strong, even when the challenges seem overwhelming. That's the power of conviction. That's the strength of belief. Conviction is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what turns visions into realities. It's what transforms potential into greatness. When you have conviction, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not failure, not doubt. Because you know who you are, you know what you want, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it. Let them doubt you, let them criticize you, let them tell you it can't be done, and then go out there and prove them wrong, not because you need their approval, but because you believe in yourself that much. That's conviction. That's power. That's how you unlock your true potential. Action. That's the difference between potential and achievement. You can have all the dreams in the world. You can have the best ideas, the greatest plans, the most inspiring vision. But if you don't take action, none of it matters. Potential is meaningless without execution. Too many people wait. They wait for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, the ideal conditions. They wait for the fear to go away, for the doubts to disappear, for everything to fall into place. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. There is no ideal time. The stars will never perfectly align. If you wait for everything to be just right, you'll be waiting forever. You have to take action now, not tomorrow, not someday, now, because the only thing you truly have is this moment. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but right now, right here, you have the power to take a step forward. You have the power to make a move. You have the power to turn your dreams into reality. Action isn't always glamorous. It's not always exciting. Sometimes it's messy and downright scary, but it's necessary. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to fail, learn, and grow, because every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Every action you take builds momentum, and momentum is a powerful force. Too many people get stuck in analysis paralysis. They overthink, overplan, and overprepare. They spend so much time trying to figure out the perfect way to start that they never actually start. But here's the secret. There is no perfect way. There is only action. There is only movement. There's only progress. Don't wait for confidence to take action. Take action and the confidence will follow. Don't wait until you have all the answers. Start now and you'll figure it out along the way. Don't wait for permission. Give yourself permission to chase your dreams, to pursue your purpose, to become the person you were meant to be. Action requires courage. It requires faith. It requires a willingness to fail. Because the road to success is paved with failure. But failure isn't the end. It's a lesson. It's an opportunity to grow, to improve, to come back stronger. Every successful person you admire has failed, probably more times than you can imagine. But they kept going, they kept moving, they kept taking action. You can't learn from the sidelines. You can't grow by standing still. You have to get in the game. You have to take that first step, even when it's scary, even when it's uncertain, even when you don't feel ready. Because the truth is, you'll never feel fully ready. You'll never have all the answers. But you don't need all the answers to get started. You just need to take action. Start where you are, with what you have, and do what you can. It doesn't matter if it's small, it doesn't matter if it's imperfect. Just start, because small actions done consistently lead to big results. Every step you take brings you closer to your dreams. Every move you make builds momentum. Every action you take unlocks your true potential. Don't wait for the fear to disappear. Take action despite the fear. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Take action despite the uncertainty. Don't wait for permission. Take action because you owe it to yourself, because your dreams deserve to be pursued, because your potential deserves to be unlocked. The world is full of dreamers, but it needs more doers. It needs people who are willing to take action, to take risks, to fail and rise again. It needs people who are brave enough to bet on themselves, bold enough to chase their dreams, strong enough to keep moving forward. Be one of those people. Take action. Start now. And watch how your life begins to change. Perseverance. It's the heart of greatness. It's the power to keep going when the road gets tough, when obstacles seem insurmountable, when everything inside you wants to quit. Perseverance is the refusal to give up, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes. The truth is, the journey to success is never easy. It's full of setbacks, failures, and challenges. You will face rejection, you will encounter doubt, you will make mistakes, but none of that matters if you don't quit. None of that matters if you keep getting back up, because every time you rise after a fall, you grow stronger. Every time you push through the pain, you build resilience. You get closer to your dreams. Perseverance is about endurance. It's about staying committed to your vision, even when progress seems slow. It's about staying focused on your goals, even when distractions try to pull you off course. It's about staying true to your purpose, even when the world tries to break you. But perseverance isn't just about surviving the hard times. It's about thriving through them. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities. It's about using failure as a stepping stone to success. It's about understanding that every struggle is a part of your story. Every challenge is a chapter in your journey. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Too many people give up too soon. They quit when it gets hard. They quit when they don't see immediate results. They quit when they face rejection. But the most successful people in the world are those who refuse to quit. They kept going, even when it was tough, even when they were tired, even when they faced failure after failure. They persevered. And because they persevered, they succeeded. Think about it. How many dreams have died because people gave up too soon? How many goals have been abandoned because people couldn't see the finish line? How many potentials have gone unrealized because people were too afraid to keep going? Don't let that be your story. Don't let that be your legacy. You have to be relentless. You have to be unbreakable. You have to be willing to keep fighting, keep grinding, keep moving forward, because nothing worth having comes easy. Success isn't handed to you. it's earned. Greatness isn't given, it's fought for. And the only way to achieve it is to persevere. So when the road gets tough, remember why you started. When doubt creeps in, remember who you're fighting for. When failure knocks you down, remember that you're stronger than any obstacle, braver than any fear, and more resilient than any setback. Keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. That's the power of perseverance. That's the strength of the human spirit. That's how you unlock your true potential. Now, as we bring this all together, remember this. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Your purpose is worth pursuing. Your potential is worth unlocking. But it won't happen by accident. It won't happen by waiting. It won't happen by wishing. It will happen by daring to dream big, by having the discipline and consistency to pursue those dreams, by showing courage in the face of fear, by standing firm with conviction, by taking relentless action, and by persevering through every trial and tribulation. This is Denzel's guide to unlocking your true potential. It's not just about motivation, it's about transformation. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be. It's about breaking through the limits, shattering the doubts, and achieving greatness. Don't just listen to these words, live them. Don't just dream about your potential, unlock it. Don't just hope for success, fight for it, because you have greatness inside you. You have power inside you. You have potential beyond measure, and the world is waiting to see it. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Go out there and make it happen. Unlock your true potential and show the world who you really are.